Hello students, hope all are fine at home. Let us begin the day with a new topic children. Today I am going to teach you the new lesson, that is third unit children. Swami is expelled from school. Swami is expelled from school. So if you open the textbook, refer the page number 47 children. Which page number? Refer the page number 47. Before going to the lesson, let us see about school life. Okay, about school life is mentioned in the 46 page number children. 46 page number about school life he has mentioned. Okay children, now what you are facing children? You are facing the school life. Yes, you are going to the school from, you have taken the admission from LKG or nursery. Okay, from LKG to 10th class you have taken the admission, means you are the student and you are going to face the school life. Till the completion of the 10th class you will be facing the school life. Now how will be the school life children? If you are very sincere, if you are very obedient, if you are very respectful, you will be getting the no remark. You will be getting no remark in the school and your studies will be very perfect. Or else in school life, if you do mischievous things, yes, if you do the mischievous things or if you do the naughtiest things, you will get what children here? You will get the punishment. Yes, based on this, we are going to deal one lesson children. So, in the school life, what is happening? If you see the picture children, everybody look in the picture, page number 46, there is the picture. Yes, there is a picture. And what is given children? After seeing the picture, some questions are asked here. You should be able to answer those questions. So what are the questions given? Let us see. First of all, see the picture. Everybody see 19. What is given in the picture? A classroom is given. In the classroom, many students are sitting on the bench. Yes, they are sitting on the bench, and one teacher is there, and she is giving some punishment to the student. Yes or no, children? Now let us see here. First question, do you approve of the action of the teacher as depicted in the picture? Are you accepting to the action what the teacher has taking the action in the class shown in the picture? Are you accepting to that action, teacher's action? Yes, you should have to, you must have to accept. Why? Simply the teachers are not going to give the punishment for the student. If they do any mischievous thing in the class, or if they do any if they behave if they misbehave in the class, they are going to be punishment. Yes or no children? So this is depicted, this is shown in the picture. That means one boy has done some mischievous thing, I think so. Yes, that means he have misbehaved in the class and the teacher is giving the punishment. Now second question children, suggest ways of maintaining discipline that do not involve physical or verbal abuse. Now children, what is the question? Second question is given. Second question is given, suggest ways of maintaining discipline. How will you maintain the discipline? If you be regular to the school, and if you listen to the lessons of the teachers, if you perform well in the examination, then there will be no problem in school life. It will go very smoothly. Yes or no? With good name. And it will the good name will come for whom children? The good name first of all come for you, then afterwards for the school and for the parents who are earning the money to educate you. Okay children, now let us go to the lesson children. Reading part, third unit. Swami is expelled from school. Swami is expelled from school. That means Swami, one character is there children, one boy. The name of the boy is Swami. One character is given in this lesson. He is expelled from school. Expelled. What is the meaning of expelled? Expelled children. What is the meaning of expelled? Expelled means he is dismissed. You can tell he left over. Okay, and he took away. He removed away from the school. Also you can tell expelled. He removed away from school. Swami is removed from the school or left from the school or debarred from the school also. That means he has removed. The headmaster of the school has removed from the school. Okay, the headmaster of the school is removed for whom children? Yes, Swami. Now let us enter into the lesson children. First paragraph. The headmaster entered the class with a slightly flushed face and a hard ominous look in his eyes. That means the headmaster has entered into the class with a slightly flushed. Flushed means meaning, children. Refer the meaning. One meaning has given in page number 50. Flushed, red and hot. That means red and hot face, and a hard ominous. Ominous means suggesting that something bad is going to happen. That means he is going to do something bad in the class. With the red eyes he went, looks in his eyes. Okay, that means when he entered into the class, how the headmaster looked, children? The headmaster looked very angry. Okay, that means he looked very angry. Where the angry look? The angry look in his eyes. Whose eyes? Headmaster's eyes. Now, Swaminathan wished that he had been anywhere but there at that moment. That means he came into the class. The headmaster entered into the class with very angry. That means something has happened in this class. That's why the headmaster has came to punish us. Now, the headmaster surveyed the class for a few minutes and asked. That means he made some survey. That means he asked some questions to the students. Okay, he made the survey for a few minutes and asked. He is asking few questions. What are these questions, children? Are you not ashamed of coming and sitting there after that? You did yesterday. After that, you did yesterday. That means, are you not feeling ashamed what you have done yesterday? What is happened yesterday? You are not feeling ashamed of that? He is asking. Just as a special honor to them, he read out the names of a dozen students or so that had attended the class. That means, what he has done? Are you not feeling ashamed of that? What has happened yesterday? Okay, by telling this word, he read the names of the students who has misbehaved or done something wrong yesterday. Just as a special honor to them, he read out the names of a dozen students. He read the names of how many children? He read the names of dozen students or so that had attended the class. Okay. He read the names of both who has attended the class and those and the name of those dozen students who has not attended the class yesterday. After that, he read out the names of those that has kept away and asked them to stand on their benches. That means he is giving the punishment, children. The headmaster is giving the punishment. Who has absent? Who had absent yesterday? They have been given the punishment by the headmaster, and he told to stand on the benches. Next, he felt that punishment was not enough. The headmaster thought that whatever the punishment he is giving, that is not enough to the students. He felt that the punishment was not enough and asked them to stand on their desk. Instead of standing on the bench, you should have to stand on the desk. Swaminathan was among them and felt humiliated at that eminence. That means among them, the dozen students whose names have read by the headmaster, among the dozen students, the Swaminathan, our main character here from the lesson, Swaminathan is there in that character. Okay, children. Now, Swaminathan was among them and he felt very ashamed. Humiliated is nothing but, children, ashamed. He felt very ashamed at that eminence. Eminence meaning he has given. What is the meaning of eminence? The quality of being highly accomplished and respected. He felt ashamed at his respect. Then they were lectured. After standing on the desk, children, the dozen of the students are given lecture. Lectured by whom? By the headmaster. When I was over, so when it was over, when the lecture was over, they were asked for offer explanation one by one. After giving the lecture, the headmaster is offering to the students to give the explanation. Why were you absent yesterday? Come and tell me one by one, he is telling. One said that he had an attack of a headache and therefore could not come to school. One among them, the first child is telling that he is suffering from headache, that's why he did not come to school. He was asked to bring a medical certificate. The headmaster is telling, by hearing the words of the first boy who is taking the punishment, he is telling that you should have to bring the medical certificate from the hospital. Okay. The second said that while he had been coming to school on the previous day, someone had told him that there would be no school and he had gone back home. Okay, the second child is telling the second student is telling that somebody, while he was coming to the school, somebody has told that there is no school. By hearing those words, I came home. I went home back, he is telling. The headmaster replied that if you was going to listen to every loafer who said there would be no school, he deserved to be flogged. Okay, if you are listening to the words of those people who are flogged, loafer is nothing but if you are hearing the words of that loafer who is telling the wrong information, it is not good for you. He deserved to be flogged. For flogged is nothing but flogged, beat with a stick as a punishment. That means the headmaster, he deserved to be flogged. That means he got the punishment. If you are hearing the words of those loafers who are roaming on the roads, if you are not coming to the school, means you are getting the punishment. Anyway, why did he not come to school and verify? No answer. So when the headmaster asked that boy, why you went back home? If you are hearing those words of the loafers, you should have to come to the school and you should have to verify whether the school is there or not. By hearing this word, the answer is not came from. Okay, the boy did not answer to those questions. The punishment was pronounced: 10 days attendance cancelled, 2 rupees fine, and the whole day to be spent on the desk. What is the punishment given by the headmaster to the second person, to the second child? What he told? He told that 10 days attendance was cancelled and you should have to pay 2 rupees fine, and the whole day you should stand on the desk only. Okay children, now first and second children have told their reason. Now the third one is telling. The third said that he had an attack of a headache. The third one is telling that he had an attack of the headache, and the third one is told that he has an headache. Naturally, the headmaster will tell that bring the certificate from the medical. The fourth said that he had stomachache. The third is told headache, and the fourth one has told the stomachache. Now the fifth one said that his grandmother died suddenly just as he was starting for school. When he was coming to school, when he was starting to come to the school, his grandmother was expired. Next, by hearing this word, the headmaster asked him if he could bring a letter from his father. So you would have brought a new letter from your father. If your grandmother was expired, you should have to bring the letter from the new letter from your father. No, he had no father. He had no father. That means the fifth boy had no father. Then who was his guardian? Who was his guardian? His grandmother. But the grandmother was died. Was she not? No. Okay, it was another grandmother. See, the guardian was the grandmother. The fifth child's guardian was grandmother. She was died. And no, it was another grandmother. The headmaster asked how many grandmothers a person could have. Okay, he is making a silly question. Okay, he is making that question here. How many grandmothers you have? Okay, no answer. The boy is giving no answer. Could he bring a letter from his neighbors? Could you bring? See, if your grandmother was expired, means all the neighbors might have gathered at your home. So you can bring the letter from the grandmother. Next children. No, he could not. None of his neighbors could read or write because he lived in a very illiterate part of Elaman Street. Elaman Street is the name of the place, children. Name of the place where the illiterate people will stay. In that illiterate people only, the fifth person is staying. So the neighbors are illiterate. They don't know how to read and write. Then the headmaster offered to send a teacher to his illiterate locality to ascertain from the boy's neighbor if the death of the grandmother was a fact. What he has done, he sent to a teacher to verify whether the grandmother has expired or not. A pause. Okay, a pause. That means the child has taken some time and he is telling some perspiration. Okay, a pause. He waited for few minutes and sweating is going on, and then the answer that the neighbors could not possibly know anything was it since the grandmother died in the village. That means after some time he is telling that they don't know, the neighbors don't know whether the grandmother was expired or not. The headmaster hit him on the knuckles. See, this much big story is told by whom, children? Told by the student, fifth student, to the headmaster, and due to angriness, due to the fake news, the headmaster is bet him on the knuckles. Knuckles, children, here meaning also given in the textbook. This part of a body where you can see, this part of the body, okay, on the knuckle with his cane. Cane is nothing but with a stick. Call him a street dog and pronounce the punishment. 15 days suspension. You are going to be suspended for 15 days. You should not come to the school for 15 days. That is the punishment. And you are telling lie in the school, children. So this is the first. Think that this is the first part of the lesson. Swami is expelled from the school. Remaining part of the lesson I will explain you in the next part, children. Don't be confused. While seeing the video, you should think that this is the A part of the lesson. Swami is expelled from the school. Next class, I will be explaining the remaining part of the lesson, children. So with this, I am ending my class. We will meet in the next class with the another topic.